Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. The Bruins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Louisville's offense will get the first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and he lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So UCLA's offense will go to work for the first time today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy's a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game record. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
And the Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. They just keep firing. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They're going to throw it on third and goal. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Got it in the middle. It's Church. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Finds a man on the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. On target over the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Leaves it with the running back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Church. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got his man. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Cardinals. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Got enough for the first. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Line gets set, first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Setting up the screen. Nice move to keep running. A defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Now on first down from the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping up the big play. 1st and 10. Trying play action. Catch in the middle, it's Buck. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. trying to run it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Finds the tight end. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a second down. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Church. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on third down. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Bruins headed quickly to the line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Bruins! They punctuate the chance for the trip to the end zone. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They're testing the right side here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got him downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Really nice looking throw there, and traditionally the best UCLA offenses are always the ones that can get it done through the air. You've got to be able to come up with explosive plays in the passing game, and if this team is going to win a conference championship, they need this guy to play at his A-plus level week in and week out.
Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Cheek. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Touchdown, UCLA! Fitted in the window for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Charlotte. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Grabbed over the middle. It's Church. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Line getting set on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Snags it over the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Pocket breaking down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end. Getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it from the gun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And they're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Using his feet to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Cardinals want to move quickly. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Picked off.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, the ground game. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. The Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds his big tight end. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Going right to work up top. Caught over the middle. It's Church. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Running back searching for a hole. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fakes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Finding an escape route. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Now the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Buck. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, it's a reverse. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Buck. Hard-hitting tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working on the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. To the air on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Tight end now in motion. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, UCLA! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Charlotte. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. Quick release by the QB.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinals back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. On the option. Now the pitch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It's good.
That makes the score UCLA 38.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Number 18, set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They go to the ground.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Bruins have this offense rolling. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Punt is on its way. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Silver. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Connection to the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. He wants to throw it again. Under fire. Slithers into space. There he goes. The Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Looking to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Touchdown, Louisville! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. He marched 78 yards down the field. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Silver. A little release to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Turbin. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with a sack.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give to the tailback. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Bruins have taken it inside the 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got him in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bruins are rolling down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Quarterback on the keeper, finding open areas.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it moving forward.
Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Silver. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. He's got him. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Turbin. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
And the Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Pulls it in. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. motion from the back. Lost to fire on second down. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Timeout.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Cardinals started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks.